Right, so welcome back to Simple Rockets. Why do I keep saying Simple Rockets Korea? I said it in the last video as well, and I do apologise. It's not Simple Rockets 2, it's Juno New Origin. Gotta get that right. It's hard. It's been a long time playing this game for it to change its name. Anyway, we have got a new Korea, a Korea mission here to get an apoapsis of 94 kilometers and periapsis of 90 kilometers. I think this is going to be easy. We'll just use the bullet once again. I think it's an easy 400k. So I think we should do that. We'll accept that. And if we go into build, all we need to do is remove the CubeSat, because that is not a requirement, is it? So does that make it cheaper? A little bit. And we can actually afford to cut out some of the fuel. That's not going to make it cheaper. It doesn't make it cheaper. Fuel doesn't make it cheaper. That is weird. Right, if we get rid of the fairing then, and just stick on a nose cone, does that make it cheaper? Slightly. Yeah, that makes it slightly cheaper, I think. So we'll do that. Because we don't need to take anything with us, do we? No. We just need to make it to that orbit. So yeah, that will do nicely. Bullet X for expendable, but we'll just put bullet X. Right, so we want to launch this. We are going to lock our current heading and launch. So we've actually saved weight as well by not having the CubeSat and getting rid of the fairing. So we'll be even more efficient, to be honest. Oh, and I forgot to change the staging again, didn't I? Oh, but it is correct now. Ah, spot on. That's all we needed. Right, we're going to go to 75 degrees already. And click that periapsis button and follow that, please. And we're just going to double time speed here, because you've seen a rocket launch how many times now? Too many times in many different games. I actually might be leaning a little bit too fast here. I'll keep it up a little bit. Yeah, let's keep going up this direction for a little while, and then we'll start our pitch again. There we go. So we'll just keep that going for a little bit. There we go. And now we'll coast to our apoapsis here. There's our little CubeSat. Look at that. Hey! We're going to have loads of stuff in space, aren't we? Loads of shrapnel. Item visibility. Let's go on craft orbits. You haven't unlocked craft orbits in the tech tree. What? Really? That's one of the unlockables? That is mad. Oh, crap. Back to the mission in hand. There we go. Stage. Separation. Gonna lock our heading now. And just, yeah, burn. Burn, baby, burn. No, we don't want it. Yeah, we need to go back to our craft here. Go a little bit higher. Prolong that there. We don't want mapping for orbit details. Yeah, we just want to keep just now pitch to make sure we're not blasting past the upper waps. Right, let's bring our speed down a little bit. Right, so our periaps needs to be 90 kilometers, and then we can come back around and reduce this one. That's what we will do. So we'll just mark the prograde. At least we've made it to orbit, no problem. We've got plenty of fuel actually. Right, 11 seconds. We want to go to 90 kilometers, so start a little burn, just a little bit, like putting that last little bit of fuel in the tank at a petrol station. Small amounts. Let's get it perfect. I want it perfect. Yeah, look at that. Right, and then we want to go all the way around to periaps. And we want to turn to retrograde, thank you. Time to periaps. A few seconds. Here we go. And we want to just start a little bit of a burn to decrease our upper waps to get that specific specific orbit. Oh, well, that'll do. Apparently that's close enough, so we'll just leave that there. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that in flight. Why not? Why not? We'll just let a space. I think it's more realistic if you leave it there, you know. Right, so what's next? Oh, we have got no more contracts for him. I want to remove that one. Reject contracts will not show again, but you can unreject them anytime by opening the context menu. Toggle and show rejected filter. Alright, okay. Alright, there we go. There's a new mission. Launched with 2 CubeSats. Apps of 132 and periaps of 82. Okay. I think we can do that with the same rocket again. I have 2 CubeSats to put in orbit. Right. You can do more than a satellite contract at a time. I won't complain as long as you get their destination. If you want to do so, make sure you assign the CubeSats to the right contract in the designer. Okay. Right, we'll go back to this. We're going to get rid of that. Add on a fairing base. And a fairing nose cone. So now we're just going to take that off. We want the CubeSats in. I'm going to put one there. And okay, you can't do 2. So we'll just have to do them like that. Contract. Oh, okay, that is so cool. Right, that is... Yeah. I like that. I like that. So you can select the actual CubeSat and then... Yeah. That is cool. Right. There we go. Bullet S for satellite version. And I think we just need to launch again. Yeah. Doing perfectly fine. Right, launch 2 CubeSats. That sounds good to me. We didn't check our staging, did we? That is not a problem. We will just roll with it. And encounter any problems we have. Yes, we did that again. We did the same mistake again. Actually, no, that'll be fine. Yeah, 100% that'll be fine. Right, so we're going to 2 times speed because, you know, as again, I say it, you've seen all this. I'm going to get into orbit and then I will come back to launch the sats. Right, here we go. We're going to get into orbit. I'm just going to push the aperwap straight up to where it is meant to be. And then all we have to do is come around and do a slow burn. So it will make it easier. We'll just have to do a, you know, a break and burn on the other side. Oops. We've went past it. So we'll just quickly flip around. And bring that back down. 2. There we go. So then all we need to do is time warp round to the dark side and bring the periaps down to 82. So we'll just put that on. That's apparently close enough. So all we need to do now is, I want to wait till the daytime and get a screenshot of this actually. Hopefully, if we can get a screenshot. Right, I want to slow it right down. Launch them. F9. Right, so I forgot to actually press play on the recording again. Our CubeSats are now in orbit. There we go. Our 2 CubeSats there. I got a nice thumbnail. Yep, you saw they were in orbit before I cut you off. But yeah, that is now okay. We have got 2.12 million in the bank. Our next contract is just another 2 CubeSats with different altitudes. So I think what we need to do, I need to get rid of these racing ones. Oh, there we go. We're starting to get some new stuff. Aye, right. Yep. I'm gonna get rid of all these book ones. Book, you are useless to me now. I don't want to play around with your stuff. So we've got, what's this? Can you go to orbit? Very close specific orbit. Right, that is very big orbit. That. Launch 2 CubeSats there. Launch new craft. Lift off to start. You have 5 minutes. Periaps more than quick deployment. Have to work to get to orbit faster. Right. Okay. That unlocks a new launch location. We have 5 minutes to get orbit. Okay. I think we do both of these in one go, right? Yeah. I reckon we can do both them in one go and time it to see how long it takes us to get to orbit. I think we should do that. Right, okay, yeah. So if we look into here, we'll just look at the CubeSats. Oh, what have I done? I don't want that. And make sure they are assigned to... Oh, they're just going to assign automatically anyway, so they'll be fine. So let's just launch. Launch 2 CubeSats. Right, okay. Yes. So I'm going to lock our heading. So we're on... let's just go, shall we? 2, 8. Do we not have an ellipse time? That is sad. Actually, do we somewhere have that? Elapsed time. I don't know, but we'll find out. It was on 8 there, so we'll see how long it takes to get to orbit here. And we might actually be able to get it. We should have just picked up the mission anyway. We should have. Because I think we might make it to orbit in that time. Never know. Right, we are diving over pretty quick. We are going to hold that position. Right, time warp. Because I bet you're sick of seeing the same launch over and over again. But if you are not sick, then leave a comment and tell us how not sick you are of seeing launches in this game. But yeah, I'm enjoying this career mode. It is quite a challenge, sort of. It's pretty easy, but it is also sort of a challenge. So there is that going for it. I'm just going to power through at the minute on this. There we go. I'm just going to wait till we get through the thick of it. Right, actually, I'm going to deploy this. Whoa, what's happened? I need to get access to my engine, please. Can I? There we go. Right, there we go. That was that took some figuring out the camera work. Yeah, because I don't want to deploy the fairing yet because we're still in the atmosphere. And I do want to point up a little bit first while we get some speed going. We got quite a lot of horizontal speed though that time. Time to wraps is 20 seconds. So yeah, we did get it in front of us actually. Let's go back down to 0. So our time we're on are about 4 minutes now. So yeah, I don't think we would have gotten that contract first time. But we're not far off it. I think we could get there a little bit hastier if we just beefed up the engines a little bit and saved some weight. Because this is overkill. It's got a lot more fuel than I need really. We've dropped below apoaps again, so we'll pick that back up. There we go. We are getting there, people. should have enough fuel to do both these contracts in this one launch. I am hoping. Right. We need that WAPS to be 173. Okay, it's actually going down. Are we still in the atmosphere? Is the atmosphere not 80 kilometers here? In this game? I don't think it is. Can we bump that up a little bit? What is going on? Is the atmosphere 80 kilometers? It must be in this game. I couldn't remember. Let's go back. Yeah, air density. Okay, so it must be 80 kilometers. I thought it was 70. I was sure it was 70. We are dropping that a little bit. So let's bump that back up for this mission. We might not have enough fuel now that we've messed up a little bit in the atmosphere. We need to bump that up to 80. So we'll go around, bump that up to 80, release the CubeSats. Ready and... Right, there we go. Detach the CubeSats. I'm going to quick save. We are going to deploy the fairing, deploy the CubeSats, and then we also have this one. So I want to get the periaps up to 85. Right, there we go. And then we are going to warp to the actual periaps and hopefully have enough fuel to bring this up to 427. Oops. I think we should be fine. Yeah, we're going to have enough fuel. We've got plenty of fuel. Hold it for 5 seconds. There we go. Look at that. Brilliant. Nicely done. Nicely done. 2 missions in 1 flight. So we're going to save and exit that. There we go. We've got 3.414 million money now. Look at this. We are getting some contracts here. Some cool contracts. So another CubeSat mission. Easy enough. We built a pretty OP rocket for our first orbital rocket, didn't we? The Bullet is back. It is standing tall and proud right now. Right, what's this? What do we get here? Oh, we get different engines. That would be nice. More solid. Oh. RCS, we don't need that really. Nah, not yet. Max stages, part style, interstage, soft landings, parachute sizes. Parachutes would be cool. Now, requires catch them all. Okay, getting hot. Heat shield coating. Heat shield. Ooh. Trapdoor. Oh, this is getting interesting. Mechanics, deadweight, stroke block. System engineers, display audible lines, max active crafts. Okay, we're going to get system engineers. We need that, I think. Fasten your belts. Touch the sky. We don't need the airplane ones yet. But I think we could get with the old school ones. Overcomplicating things. I think the old school ones might be worth getting. No. Catch them all. We'll get catch them all. I think. And actually we can get old school. Yeah. Brilliant. Let's see if that gets us any more contracts. Lunar flyby. Oh, yes. I think that's entirely possible with the bullet. It's that bad that we've made such an OP craft straight away. But anyway, there we go. Thank you very much for joining us in this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.